The fights in Jigokuraku started off being really simple and easy to understand, with the characters using their skills in their separate martial arts and training to use in a fight against the monsters they encounter on the island. But as the story continues, we begin seeing more and more powers being used that is clearly not something that a normal human could do. So this video is to explain what this power is and how it works in the world of Jigokuraku. So we first see the Tensen use this power on the prisoners to easily defeat many of them with ease. But as our characters begin to understand and learn how Tao works, they begin to be able to face off against the Tensen on a more level playing field. So we first learn that Tao is a type of life force energy that can be used in every living and non-living thing. It can be manifested and used to allow the users to use many various different abilities and giving them powers similar to that of gods once fully mastered. So this is basically really similar to what the Force is in Star Wars or Chakra in Naruto. And it gets even more similar when we learn that Yin and Yang is a main component of Tao, since having balance between light and the dark within oneself allows the user to manifest and utilize the power of Tao. Users of Tao can increase the amount of Tao and mastery over it through training their spirituality and physicality. Tao is also a power that circulates throughout the body and is generated from a place called the tendon, which is located underneath the navel areas of the body. With this being said, the tendon is like an Achilles heel for the user, since if damaged, the user will retain that damage instead of being able to shrug it off as usual with regeneration. The potency of the Tao can be affected by the emotions and mentality of the user at that point in time. Strong emotions such as anger, love, conviction, and feelings of determination can heavily increase the potency of a person's Tao and can cause it to surge exponentially. However, if a user has unbalanced emotions and causes discord to the balance of their yin and yang, their Tao can weaken and make the user vulnerable. Tao consists of several attributes which are wood, fire, metal, water, and earth. These elements counter each other while also being able to strengthen others, which is known as the cycle of restoration and the hindering of one another. Like for example, the attribute wood is able to restore fire but hinder earth. Fire is able to restore earth but hinders metal. Metal is able to restore water but hinders wood. And water restores wood but hinders fire. Last is earth being able to restore metal but hindering water. Sosei is the term for the restoration cycle that helps to replenish and strengthen an individual's Tao when they make physical contact with someone who has a compatible element, even if they use it on someone who doesn't know how to use Tao. This method also applies to objects like weapons that still have traces of Tao left on it. However, for hindering, the term used for it is Sokoku, which is the star sequence in the picture. Using the hindering drains and weakens a person's Tao if they possess the advantageous element against their enemy. However, if the person has the same element as their enemy, it will depend on the skill of the user's manipulation of Tao to determine the victor. There is also something called flower Tao that the Tensens use to regenerate, and there is also something called hybridization, which is when two Taos are perfectly fused. Succeeding in achieving hybridization is seen to be a miracle since no one has been able to do it for over a millennium. So that's basically it for how Tao works and what it does. It is basically like Chakra from Naruto with different elements to the way it counters and is countered by different elements. Take this information to better your understanding of how the power system works in Jigokuraku. And that's all for today's video. Do subscribe, leave a like, and help the channel out. I'll see you all in another video. Bye!